or celiac disease. It's where the nutrition, it's where the managing, it's where the regulation, it is where the tempering. Everything happens there. And people call it, they have brains here. It is not here. This is actually second brain. This is the first brain. This works if this is right. It is not the other way around. So, the first brain is celiac liver.
The gut.
After your tummy opens up, the small intestine, and of course doctor has told you till your anus. So that's where everything is. And how do you do that? This is the simplest. This costs you 5 rupees per meal. 5 rupees per meal. First drink this, and whatever you eat next will be your better off, because that will start regulating. And it regulates your glucose. It regulates everything. So I call it is the doctor within 24/7 working for you. And all us MD, MS, all this, we are all bogus bakwas fellows. That's the real problem. Because they know how much amount of this particular transmitter is needed and where and when gut microbes. And people, there's a wrong connotation. Diet is not your food. It is the food that makes your diet. So food, by definition, should be controlling the glucose release into your gut. So glucose imbalance is the first problem human race is facing. It is not what you're more or less eating. It is how well regulated your glucose is released into your. That is the definition of food. If your food releases glucose slowly and steadily into your bloodstream, and that is the real thing. So the definition of food is that. And then things happen. It has to manage the microbial imbalance. And then, of course, hormonal imbalance. Hormones are various kinds. So all these three imbalances and these words, glucose imbalance, microbial imbalance, hormonal imbalance, are termed by Dr. Khadar Vali. That's it. These are the main reasons why humans have diseases. And many people ask me, who is the reference? I am the reference. No one wants to publish what I am saying. So, we need to understand the whole world of health depends on this and this and this only, nothing else. And we can harbor diversified microflora. It's okay. I have told what I have to tell in the beginning. So, if they still want to continue, it's their headache. World of health is in the association of these wonderful gut microbes, which mother tries to inoculate, and we stupidly are encouraging cesarean births because the hormonal imbalances. So, in fact, I appreciate Tom said, if you want to get pregnant, please follow the book. We have got the decoctions that are the leaves around you that help you, and we have had tremendous success in not 100, 200, thousands and thousands of people all across the globe are benefiting with this. So with millet food, don't use the word diet. Diet is something all these fads keep talking about. This diet, that diet, fat diet, ketone diet, all. Forget it. The real food. This is the food. Food of the human gut. It's not only human gut. There are 6,000 varieties of C4 grasses covering the planet Earth. And the photosynthesis is very specific and very different. And it's because of the genomic content of these millets is very high compared to your rice and wheat. Almost 8 to 12 times more. Yeah, these are absolutely not good, or they cannot be even defined as food. It's not human beings' food at all, because they cannot have regulation of glucose into your bloodstream. And apart from that, wheat has got this gluten, small protein, 6% or so protein, which can damage your celiac. So it doesn't matter whether you have gluten or no gluten. If you are pumping high glucose amounts, that's good enough to spoil your celiac area. So it is the glucose, irregulated, non-regulated. Absolutely, you are flooding your blood, and that's where all the problems begin. And that's actually is the cause of all inflammation. High doses of glucose, and no one to talk about the amount of glucose and liquor we are producing. Is stop eating rice, wheat, and sugar. Of course, meat and milk and all come later. They occupy actually highest damage. 6.8 billion tons of carbon dioxide is produced per year just to produce your milk and meat. And 4.2 billion tons of carbon dioxide is produced remaining agricultural activities, and only 3 billion tons and remaining all other human activities. So it is the agriculture industry, including meat and milk production, is what is causing the damage on this planet Earth, not only to the plant reservoirs of all natural resources and to the human health. And we are all being very hypocritical, conducting symposium after symposium, not talking about the main reason. Sir Tom was very accurate in saying that if you don't remove the irritants, you will not solve the problem. So how do you do? If you do not mention this is the problem, and that is the reason, you keep talking about all processes and procedures, not correcting the main problem. Sorry, I think I have another 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Have got what are called fiber associated with it, and I have identified 5 minor millets: kodo, little, foxtail, barnyard, brown top. These have got 8% to 12.5% of fiber, and the upper layers of these grains have got what are called lignans, the most wonderful antioxidative processes. That means if you know the structure of lignan, they are actually conjugated aromatic molecules with different handles of alpha chains, which can actually stabilize almost all the EMF. Inflammation is due to EMF, electron motive force, which is actually an oxidative stress created when mitochondria generate ATP. So the tumbling down of electrons, the passive leakage of electronic motive force is what creates the inflammation starting in the mitochondria itself, which makes the mitochondria age. So if you want to stop aging of the mitochondria, the best thing you can do is supply your bloodstream with the PMF, and who can better supply than millets and its fiber, the lignans, the ultimate antioxidants on this planet for human health is to negate the EMF. See, the wood is lignin, and prerequisite to make lignin is lignan, and to make lignan you need parenteral alcohol is the monomer, and you have resveratrol, which is actually a dimer, which is one of the most important antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-cancerous, anti-inflammatory, everything that is present. Of course, the Western world keeps talking about the so-called grape juice has this resveratrol, but we have 10 times more resveratrol in our groundnut pink peel that we throw off. That has got gram to gram 8 times more resveratrol than this so-called wine, that red wine and all that. So we have local wonderful foods that have the most wonderful antioxidative properties, and it is the antioxidants which are phytochemicals. That's why plant-based food is your food, and our gut doesn't require animal protein. This is the essence of study, and we have tabulated the whole PDF. Please go through and just browse through for fun. Just browse through them. We have the so-called mental illnesses completely reversed. In fact, I had in 2002, there was a lady which has to be chained every day because she sees a sharp thing she will take and then pierce into her mother or whoever. So they used to tie her up with the chains in the night, and we have now that lady wonderfully taking care of everyone. We have reversed just by giving for 6 weeks this wonderful ambali. In South India we call it ambali. Kami, bas. So there is no disease that can be reversed, that cannot be reversed if you are on millet food and millet ambali. Everyone on this planet Earth, if you are a human being, you have mouth and hands, you need ambali. Period. Simple, straightforward. We have had all kinds of diseases before. If only you follow. But I will drink ambali and I will go and have my bagel and whatever also you call. Early morning you eat donuts. The Americans use donuts. Tons of sugar. Tons of nonsense they eat. McDonald's, I love McDonald's. Keep eating. All these dairy products. Humbug. It's not our food. It's business. Food being corporatized has taken away the rights of the seeds of the farmers on this planet in the name of patents and copyrights. Food sovereignty of each and every nation is affected, including Americans. It is the corporates who are running the show. So corporatization of food is the source of all our problems. We need to decorporatize our food, and I do not like food technology. The processing of food has to be in your kitchens. So don't buy any processed food, including millet processed food. Processing the food is not scientific. You have to cook your food with the STP, standard temperature and pressure. You can only change temperature or pressure in your methods, and that happens only when you cook your food in mud pot, nowhere else. So cook your food in your kitchen. You have lost your health in the kitchen, but you are searching in the hospitals. Sorry. I am very sorry. You will not get any help. You will get tablets, you will get scans, you will get whatever. But never you get help. You want help? Please get back to your kitchens, start cooking ambali, drink every day, and everything will follow. Thank you. I don't want to work.